It makes games feel less like an escapist fantasy that I'm playing, and more like a series of chores that I have to get around to doing. I don't feel like Spider-Man anymore. I don't feel like Batman anymore. These games just make me feel like a baked potato that's plugged into the Matrix. But that's the point of how these dopamine loops work. You start off like getting the bird in between the pipes is impossible, and then that becomes, wow, I'm so good at doing the hard thing. It's a validation loop. The same reason people liked Flappy Bird is the same reason they like Dark Souls. It tricks them into thinking that they're good at something or that they accomplished something, and that makes them want to do it again. And that's because of the way that dopamine gets released inside of your brain. It creates a reward and validation simulacrum, which is a big part of why people love World of Warcraft. In real life, they might be in mom's basement, but in World of Warcraft, they're the god of the guild. The same reason people get hooked on WoW is the same reason people get hooked on gambling. That easy dopamine rush, it gives them the illusion of control. It makes them feel like winners. Casinos prey on people who are vulnerable and desperate enough to fall victim to those illusions. And so do video games. Every time Sonic gets a ring or Mario gets a coin, that sound effect conditions you like Pavlov's dog to want to do it again. So game developers mix the logic of gambling and addiction to keep you hooked on multiplayer games. It's Mad Men advertising logic. There's a really good book called The He-Man Effect that really goes in depth on the origins of this stuff and how it all works on a deeper level. But to tie it back to video games, game development stops being about building a good game and it starts being about building a good casino. It's not about making you feel like Batman anymore. It's about making you want more. But why is that? Why move in that direction? Again, the easy answer is money, but let's dig a little bit deeper.